Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. It is Memorial Day weekend, and since this weekend is all about honoring and remembering our fallen servicemen, I feel like it is only fitting that we watch another episode of Band of Brothers. So let's get into the 5th episode, which is titled Crossroads. Don't forget, if you want to help me out, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification bell, and if you guys want the full length watch along, that link for Patreon is down in the description. Also, if you'd like to see my life outside of reactions, my link for Instagram is down in the description and it's gonna pop up right here. But for now, let's kick back and let's watch another episode of this phenomenal series. As much as Memorial Day is about the fallen servicemen, I always think about how much of a grief impact that one soldier was for the families that loved, the amount of people that loved them. It's like a shockwave.
If you're a leader, you lead the way. On the easy ones, you take the tough ones, too.
Seemed like he always made the right decisions. He was a real soldier. Officers, I don't think I'd follow them in the water.
He went right in there and he never thought of sending somebody in his place. I don't know how he survived, but he did.
What you heard him basically described as was selfless. And that's one of the most beautiful traits a human can carry. But to be selfless in a time of war, there's much more to that.
Wake up. They want us back at regiment. Come on, something's upstairs. Orders. Let's go. Come on, you got 10 minutes. Come on. Let's go. Okay.
Oh no. He gave you like
that's
3 chances.
For Christ's sake.
Oh no! Oh, his face. I don't think he realized it was piss. I don't think he realized it. Oh, that's gross. Oh.
Couple of regular G.I. Joes, huh?
He said it. New guys giving the replacements the what for and why is. Swear one of them was never shaved.
Yeah.
They're babies. That dog is beautiful. He's huge.
We got penetration! Alley, turn! Yeah, it's Alley.
Oh man.
All right, I got this.
It's like everything was so calm and then boom.
What happened?
Okay. Where was it?
If it wasn't for your loud mouth, I'd never know we was
You know what?
Nevsky, center runner for Lieutenant Welsh.
Yes, sir. First squad on your feet!
He said it happened at Crossroads, which is the name of this episode.
Get the boots off, elevate the leg. Leave guard.
Dang, poor guy.
What the hell are they shooting at?
Regimental headquarters, 3 miles away. Why are they giving away their position? Got taken out anyway.
It's like maybe they're being lured there.
Hold in here. I'm waiting for a signal.
See, he just instantly does. He sees what needs to be done. It needs to be done, and he just. It's so many of them to have to move without being seen or heard. Gosh, this just has to be horrifying running into this. Even though we've seen Easy Company go through a lot already. What are they doing? Why are they doing that?
First on the right. Machine gun. Second on the left. Wait for my signal.
HE quick.
We already have the element of surprise, though. Solid. And we saw Winters orchestrate this whole plan on command, like right there. once he saw the situation and analyzed it. That's incredible.
Harry, jump pickaxe, bring up the balance of two, not a double! Go get that machine gun on the right flank, go!
I imagine it would be hard to remain calm on the radio too and have to relay information correctly. And it's such a high, intense environment.
Sir, the balance of first platoon, here. Moore brought another 30 cal.
They're behind a solid roadway embankment. The dike can catch us out here as soon as they figure that out.
So how many crowds we talking about?
So it could be a whole battalion as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
You got no choice. You'll take 10 men along the dike. Cock, you'll take 10 men along the left flank. The middle should follow me. Questions? Enter.
I don't know why I'm still doing this.
What, drinking?
Hiding in your footlocker.
Why don't you just give it up? Hiding it in my footlocker. You're a captain, for Pete's sake.
Maybe this is a perfect place to stop drinking. Business end of the Allied advance. Cheers.
Imagine how hard it is for him to tap. Look how long it is. And he's doing like one finger at a time.
Fix bayonets. Go on the red smoke.
No, wait for the signal.
Look how far out Winters had to go in front of him too. And imagine it's hard for them to run through all that smoke. And to hear the sound of just the footsteps. Dang, he's up there by himself doing this. Insane. And you know how much of a lead he had on them? Because he was running fast. We heard how labored his breathing was. Damn. Caught him sleeping. Oh no, I thought that was all there was going to be.
Company! Oh shit!
A whole other company. Oh no, I thought this was going to be easy pickings.
Easy favorite, easy minor! +1, strike 3! Drop 200, left!
I know we talk about how fearless and brave you have to be, but also you have to be so knowledgeable. Listen to him right now. Like having to know the coordinates and having to know how to relay all that. It's just so intelligent.
There ain't no pose in the SS!
That came in quick. And he had to say everything correctly in order for that to land where it should have.
Boss, send Lightning a contact report. Boyle! Get out there where you can spot the fall of those rounds. Go!
Yikes.
Down! Come on, help me!
He's lucky they got him off the road.
Jesus, Captain. They're SS.
Jump! Knock it off!
Damn it, what?
Bleeding.
It's nothing, Cap.
Come on, Kraut boys. Drop your ammo.
What was the significance of SS? When they kept saying they're SS, I don't understand.
Johnny, how many prisoners do we have?
Got 11 right now, sir.
You drop a prisoner, the rest will jump you. Back up Battalion CP, alive.
Alive.
They got me. You believe that? You believe I said that?
He's mad at himself. His eyes are so beautiful.
We had them on the run. The Germans were flooding back towards the ferry crossing like a turkey shoot, with their 88 zeroed in on this crossroad. Only 22 wounded.
Lucky.
Right down there, sir.
All right, carry on.
Wow, look how much he wrote.
22 wounded, huh?
1 killed.
Who?
Dukeman.
Wow, you're looking at 2 full companies of SS out there. 50 dead, probably another 100 wounded in the regimental cage, plus a whole string of them up there. That's not bad for Dukeman.
Oh.
You got a drink?
He's trying to say perspective, but he's still taking the loss of just one heart, even though it was a successful mission as far as our side of it. He really does take moments to reflect on everything. He doesn't take it lightly.
How'd you feel about handling the battalion? Moving you up to executive officer, 2nd Battalion.
Well, I know I could handle them in the field, sir.
You're a solid tactician and a good leader. Don't worry about administration.
Who do you think would be taking over easy, sir? Lieutenant Heiliger would be my choice, sir.
Pack your gear and come on up to Battalion CP.
It's so nice to see him move up, though. Because he's so deserving of so much.
Hey, Dick, finish your novel yet? It's a lot of homework.
Something about the coffee tells me it's not good, but to them, it's probably so good considering their conditions, you know? They're thankful for it.
Well, rank does have its privileges.
I suppose you do stuff like get coffee. Black, no sugar. And a bacon sandwich. You want something? Bacon sandwich!
Bacon sandwich, ooh, that sounds good.
All that for 2 pages, huh? 'Cause that's gonna take a while.
It is. You want a job?
I think somebody wishes he were back in charge of Easy Company. Moose is gonna lead his first mission as company commander.
I thought I might give you the heads up.
Pegasus.
Yeah. He was part of that.
Lieutenant Welsh is coming along and the Canadian engineers.
Know how many times you want to cross a river?
140 Brits in hiding over there, 3 trips.
You know he wants to be a part of this.
We'll be at the far side of the Rhine at 0100.
Keep moving and lead the way.
Dick, Easy's in good hands.
That's his company.
Good luck, Moose.
Captain.
Nix, are we sure on the intelligence of this? Is Easy walking into another company of Germans no one can see?
That's happened to them a few times.
Right, yeah.
I was excited for him to get the promotion, but now I'm worried for Easy now that he's not out there leading them.
Fall back into position, Private.
Extended out to the left 10 yards. So, Colonel, where are they?
Lester.
Square?
Come on in.
Heiliger, 506 at the 101st Air. We're so glad to see a bloody Yank. Boat's well secure, sir. Bo, the Brits are on the way past the word.
Sir, you missed a signature here.
He should not be doing paperwork. We were just talking about how brilliant he was in the battlefield. But you know, being out of the battlefield is something that should be welcomed, honestly.
Moose Heiliger and the American 101st, making it possible for us to return the enemy on another day.
They didn't. And he was concerned, and I was too.
Yeah, but you're the only combat commander they've ever...
Train your new platoon leaders and trust your non-coms.
Move! Hold your fire!
You're kidding me. No.
Send for Lieutenant Wells. Hey, stay away from me, Moose. Here, look at my...
Send for Lieutenant Wells, now!
So sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, no.
Stretcher!
I got him, Harry.
I can't remember. 2, 3 threats.
Oh, no, man.
You don't think it might be important to let me know how much medication the man is?
Sorry, Doc.
It's a good thing you're a big man.
You know, you are officers, you are grown-ups, you ought to know.
All right, let's go. Come on, move it.
But that would be important to know how much morphine he's had.
He still has only 65% strength, including their new CO.
How's Lieutenant Dyke doing? They're talking about a mid-March action at the earliest.
Thing holding together Easy Company is the NCOs, Tacoma and man.
Look what the train brought in.
Hey, thought I'd see you behind a desk, sir. Someday you'll sit behind it. Get back here, sir. Hope that's not going to cause you a problem.
You care if it did?
Not a bit, sir.
I love his smile.
Got a letter for you here from Moose.
Or his smirk, I guess you should say.
Just go find some trouble. Do that.
Hey, Bill, no more joyriding, right?
Anybody ever heard a joint called Lulu's? Got me. I'll just ask around.
Well, I guess now's as good a time.
What? What's that, a piece of paper? I don't want to see another piece of paper.
He's left General McAuliffe in charge of the division.
Marlena Dietrich is in Reims.
At the USO.
I'm going to Reims.
Who's that?
You, my friend, are headed to Paris. That's a 48-hour pass. You need a little dose of civilization. Bon voyage.
Give him a break. I agree, he needs this badly. I was like, oh, I want him to relax. He doesn't look very relaxing. And it's like, even though he's supposed to be relaxing, he still is so on edge because of what he's lived. And can you imagine how that did feel for him when he was running across that field first before everybody else? It was a long run.
Monsieur, c'est le terminus. Le train s'arrête ici, on doit tous descendre.
And I think seeing the age of the passenger on the train was familiar to the age of the man he shot on the battlefield, the first man. Oh, you know how much he appreciates that. First of all, a scalding hot bath solves all of my problems. It is my favorite way to decompress.
I'll be all right when I
Look
can only
at
see
me.
one.
Costume department set me up. Great navy whites.
I'm trying to watch this. Well, I haven't, so shut up. Shh.
Come on. Then Hitler started this whole thing, so now I'm here. Jamaica and crabs.
$60 aboard?
You paying me back?
You pay me back?
Was up $6 grand, but I only have $3,600 left. Blow most of it in Paris as soon as possible.
I don't think that climate in there agrees with you.
So he said, I've seen this movie like 12 times. Do they show the same movies over and over?
At Wounds Hill, all 4 of them. I've seen this before.
He doesn't look okay.
Buck.
Hi.
As the war goes on, you see it affecting them more and more and more. Especially the ones that were so strong at the beginning. Sometimes we see them kind of stuck in the moment. Or stuck in the reality. We don't have to follow their stories individually to know that they've been through a lot since the last time we saw them on screen.
Got that, Benny.
What?
Come on. Elements of the 1st and the 6th SS Panzer Division. Now they've overrun the 28th Infantry.
Do you see how many eye rolls?
All officers report to respective HQs. Passes are canceled. Bound for your platoon leaders.
All passes are canceled is like... We've heard them say that a lot to them. And there's never a happy response. So it's like they probably look forward to it so much.
Lieutenant Peacock?
Sir? Oh, Lieutenant Dyke, I've been looking for him all day. How is it that the 4th Army's problem...
Lieutenant Peacock? Oh, Lieutenant Dyke, I've been looking for you.
Colonel Strayer has not yet returned from some wedding that he's attending in London.
Proper cold weather clothing and not enough ammo. Take a canvas of the entire base. Get what materials you have before you roll out. K-rations, as many as you can scrounge.
Things he didn't even think of that obviously are vital.
Guess the blackout's not in effect.
What a difference a day makes, huh, Lieutenant?
Christ, I missed those C-47s.
What the hell was supposed to do with no ammo?
What's your name again?
Got any ammo, Junior?
What about socks, Junior? You got extra socks?
Extra socks.
What?
I bet Junior's got plenty of boats.
I don't.
Hey, you got extra ammo? What about a coat? How about some smokes then?
Yeah, I got some.
I can't believe they have very little gear go into this.
Where the hell are we?
Sure we ain't.
He said smoke him if you got him. I've heard that term before, but I never put much thought into where it came from. Was it like smoke your cigarettes before we go into battle? That is a super quick way to start the fire for them to warm up.
Hey, come here, look at this. Jesus.
What the hell is going on?
What is happening?
Hey, pal. What happened?
They came out of nowhere. You gotta get out of here.
You just got here. Come on.
Take it. You'll need it.
Oh, and he's like shell-shocked. He said they slaughtered us. That is not the one word you don't want to hear. When you're walking into what they're walking out of.
Got ammo. You got, kid? You got any grenades? Got ammo.
And the fact that they're having to scrounge for ammo and grenades.
I got ammo. Grab what you can.
Lieutenant, you're a godsend. I heard you guys are coming in. Ammo dump, so. Is it just you guys in the 101st? What hit you, fellas? Tigers, Panthers.
So they're well armed and we're not.
George Rice, 10th Armor. Got any more mortar rounds, sir? We're real short. I'll run if I can, but don't count on anything.
He's familiar. But they won't show us his face.
Looks like you guys are gonna be surrounded.
Paratroopers, Lieutenant. We're supposed to be surrounded.
But he said, we're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded. That's tough. It's like, this isn't anything we're not used to. And think about it. We've seen them walk into the harshest of battles already. So he's right. And there they go. Bravely walking into that. Easy Company moved into the woods near without any artillery or air support. It was short of food and lacked winter clothing. Farthest from your mind is the thought of falling back. In fact, it isn't there at all, and you dig your hole carefully and deep and wait. So the thought of falling back isn't there at all. Well, that was I feel like after the last few episodes that this was, I don't want to say breather because there is no breather in war, but I feel like this was one that was a nice watch because the last one we didn't see them have a lot of success on the battlefield. And then this one, it was just reiterated how much success they've had and how brave and bold they are for continuing to walk into battle after battle after battle and do it so boldly. So I thought this was a fantastic episode and just another great peek into the bravery that goes into what these soldiers have to have in order to walk into war and in order to protect our freedoms. And especially on a weekend like Memorial Day weekend, I feel like these episodes hit really hard and they give you such an appreciation for what we now have today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are a member of the military or even a family member of the military, we want to all send our love out to you. So thank you guys so much for being here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell if you guys want the full length watch along, or if you want to check out the exclusive content that is on Patreon. That link is down in the description. Also, if you'd like to see my laugh outside of reactions, my link for Instagram is down in the description and it's going to pop up right here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you next time.